Hey guys, welcome for your weekly updates, and on this video I'm going to be looking at the long-term chart for Bitcoin, and I'm going to be giving you my price predictions for the end of this year and for the end of this cycle, which I think it's going to be in 2 years from now. So before I start, let me tell you, I have been looking at this chart and also at the long-term chart for Ethereum for like 2 hours before making this video, and all things considered, I'm pretty confident in saying that at this particular time in the market, it's more risky to be out of the market than not buying at this level, even if we are in for a prolonged bear market, because of the risk to reward ratio. There's two main reasons why I'm saying this. One, the fact that we are interacting with the 20-month moving average, and this event only happens once every 2 years in average. And it's a very good opportunity. Historically, it's been a very good opportunity to buy Bitcoin. In fact, it's the second best opportunity to buy Bitcoin historically. The very best opportunity to buy Bitcoin is at the 50-month moving average. But this only happened twice in history. So you really don't know when the next time is going to happen. Eventually, it'll happen, but we don't know when. We can see the patterns. Every time the price went down to the 50-month moving average, it did it with capitulation, and with capitulation in the downside after capitulation in the upside. In this case, we did not have capitulation in the upside. It doesn't mean the price cannot go to the 50-month moving average anyways, but this is not how bubbles stop. Bubbles, when a bubble reaches a top, you need to exit now because tomorrow is going to be too late. Tops of the bubble don't give you a second chance to exit 6 months later for the same price. That's called a double top, not a blow-off top. It's very different. And even though it's still a bearish pattern, a double top is still a bearish pattern, and it's still a reversal pattern. But it is not a blow-off top. It is not capitulation in the upside. Therefore, I don't expect by probability to have capitulation in the downside. But it's okay. Let's make the bearish case here. Let's see what happened every time the price went below the 20-month moving average. So from the moment the price first went below the 20-month moving average, it took 123 days to reach the bottom, and it went down 64%. And the second time, it took the exact same time, 123 days, and it went down 54%. So what would you expect here if this was going to repeat, which again, I don't think is going to repeat because we did not have a top like the tops we had before here. But let's say it repeats and we capitulate down to the 50-month moving average. This would happen in 122 days from here, approximately, for a 50% drop. 50% drop means it's going to bottom at the 50-month moving average, which will coincide also with the top of the previous bubble at $20,000. It doesn't really matter if it takes 6 months or 1 year from here, because the 50-month moving average is going flat. It will be approximately $20,000. So the 50-month moving average plus this very significant high here makes it double very strong support. It makes it like 90% chance is going to be the bottom of the bear market, $20,000. So it really isn't that much it's not that long to wait, and it's not that much of a drop, 50% from here. I mean, the price already corrected 50% from the top. So it's not much more to hold. In the other hand, if we go bullish and we look what happened in the past every time the price interacted with the 20-month moving average while being in a bull market, which I think we are right now. So what happened here? The first time it went up for 639 days. That's, let's call it 2 years, just to round things here. So it was 2 years the price rising for a 36,000% gain. The second time it was similar time period, 731 days, for 5,000% gains. And the third time, very similar time period, 762 days, for 700% up. So the time frame is a little bit longer every time, but very little. I think we can call this 2 years every time. And of course, the percentage of gains in price increase is going to be less and less every time because the market cap is so much bigger, because the prices are generally going up, the market cap is growing. So every cycle, it takes a lot more money to move the price up or down. So the volatility should be going down over time. So that's another reason I don't think it needs to go down that much. Furthermore, who knows if Bitcoin will ever again have this type of cycles with blow-off tops and capitulation bottoms. The more the market cap grows, the less volatility, the less volatility there's going to be in the upside and in the downside. For example, the Nasdaq went through one of these cycles, very similar patterns in the 2000s, right, when the dot-com bubble. It had one of these cycles, very similar with Bitcoin, and that's it. It never went through another cycle like that. After it bottomed, and until now, the price has been steadily going up, but it didn't have another blow-off top and capitulation bottom like that. Like at this level, I mean, Of course, it's gone through bull and bear markets, but not at this level of volatility. So who knows if Bitcoin will ever again have another cycle? Maybe, maybe not. But the bigger the market cap, the less likely it's going to have these violent cycles. So for the bullish case, what would you expect here if we are in a bull market and we actually never go below the 20-month moving average and we start bouncing from here? Well, then I would expect something similar to this to repeat, which is go up for the next 2 years with minimal corrections, and go up by the time this finishes in 2 years from now, be up approximately 200%, because like I said, it goes the percentage of gains goes significantly lower every time. So if this in 2 years goes up around 200%, this means the top will be just below 100K in 2 years, and by the end of this year, if we get an average from this, the end of this year is here. So the end of this year would be approximately, the price would be approximately at the all-time high, which is around $70,000 from here. These are my price predictions for the end of this year: approximately 70,000. For the bullish case, and in 2 years from now, 100,000. For the bearish case, in 6 months we would be reaching a bottom at $20,000, and by the end of this year, I would expect to be at around the same level that the price is right now, which is let's call it $40,000. So my bearish prediction, less likely in my view, the bearish prediction is 40,000 by the end of this year. My bullish prediction is at the all-time high for 70,000. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this video is clear. If not, you can ask on the comment section. If you're interested on daily updates, join the private groups. If you're interested in free education, go to my website. The link is below. You can watch there my courses and tutorials for technical analysis and trading. And for random updates during the week, you can join my free Telegram channel. Thanks guys for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.